Sir Keir Starmer is facing a major crisis within the Labour Party that could have devastating political consequences. The issue centers around a proposed policy that would drastically cut the Personal Independence Payment, PIP, a crucial benefit for disabled people. This is a lifeline, not a luxury. However, Starmer's leadership seems intent on tightening eligibility, forcing vulnerable people to prove their suffering in degrading ways to receive support. Starmer's silence on the matter is becoming a serious problem, and his lack of action is fueling a growing rebellion from within the party. Prominent Labour MPs, including John Healey, have condemned the proposal, with Healey calling it a political and moral disaster. His warning is not one to be ignored. Labour MPs are publicly denouncing the leadership's decision, especially those from key constituencies in the Red Wall. These areas, critical to Labour's future success, I would swim through vomit and to vote against these cuts. This is not just a policy to dispute. This is about the very identity of the Labour Party. The backlash has been swift and forceful, with MPs like Belle Rivera-Hattie issuing dire warnings. She argued that cutting PIP eligibility won't just worsen the lives of disabled people, it could lead to deaths, reminding Parliament of the toll austerity has already taken, with 330,000 excess deaths linked to Conservative policies. The anger is palpable, and even long-serving MPs like Diane Abbott are calling out the contradiction between Labour's founding values and its current trajectory. This crisis isn't just about PIP, it's a deeper moral reckoning. Labour was once the party that stood up for the vulnerable, but now it's risking alienating those very people. MPs are warning that if Starmer pushes ahead with this policy, it could destroy Labour's credibility and soul, and the impact won't just be political, it will cost lives. The Labour leadership, however, is sticking to the line that these cuts are part of a compassionate reform to help disabled people into work. But this argument doesn't hold up. Us cutting support while simultaneously boasting about saving billions is not compassionate, it's cruel. Some MPs, like David Pinto-Duchinsky, have even suggested that an increase in PIP claims indicates fraud, casting disabled people as opportunists rather than individuals struggling with the consequences of years of austerity. But the situation has escalated further. Starmer's leadership has been rocked by a public rebellion from within his own ranks. Shadow Home Secretary Yvette Cooper was blindsided by a key clause in the UK-India trade deal, which grants tax breaks to Indian companies, but increases costs for British businesses. This has led to a growing sense of betrayal within the party. Cooper is furious that she was not consulted on a matter that directly impacts her portfolio, and she is not alone. Business Secretary Kami Badenoch has also called it a betrayal of British workers. Starmer's dismissal of the criticism as nonsense has done little to quell the storm. The failure to consult Cooper and the broader implications of the deal have caused a breakdown in trust, and the rebellion within the Labour Party is only intensifying. Starmer now faces a pivotal choice. Will he listen to the mounting voices within his party and the people Labour is meant to represent, or will he continue to ignore the warnings and risk irreparable damage? The clock is ticking, and the consequences of his inaction could be catastrophic for both his leadership and the future of the party.